Hi everybody, it's Robin with Uniquely Robins. We're working on Arabella's kit and Lisa McCarthy's kit as well. Arrabella Barten and Lisa McCarthy. And what I've done so far is I went through and I trimmed this down across the top here so that the pages were even with the folds. I did have a message from somebody on my YouTube channel. I can't remember right off the bat who it was, but had said something to me about instead of using the 6 sheets of red that I used, why didn't I just use 3 sheets up and down instead of sideways, which is a great tip, and it will save you paper if you do that. And it is wide enough to do that with. I don't know why I didn't think of it, probably because I just wasn't feeling well and my mind hasn't been working right. But yes, that will save you 3 sheets of your cardstock. So that is a very, very good tip. And thank you, whoever it was that put that on there. I'm sorry I can't think of your name right now. But I do appreciate you putting that on there because it will save you your cardstock. So, that being said, we're going to get started to finish this one up. And I do like how it lays flat when you're writing in it and things like that. It'll lay flat for you. I did go ahead and make all the tags with Lisa's beautiful paper. Her eco-dyed paper. I made a tag for each one of the pages. And I think it looks really nice with this patchwork. I'm going to go around and I have some eyelet that, put that little piece off of there that's sticking out. There we go. It matches the paper eyelet that's on the front. So we're going to use those and put them on the top for pulls for each one of these little tags. So we'll do that real fast. Figure out which side's the back. Open my glue. I thought that would look really nice. There's little pools on there. Way too much glue on it. Okay. Just gonna trim some of them that I cut a little wonky. And I left the back of these white, the back of the tags, so that you have a place to write. Because with this, the way I did the paper on here, you can write on this with, you know, if you have a darker pen or one of those, what they call white pen. I'm missing a tag. I don't know why I'm missing a tag, but I am. I know I had extra tags. Here they are. This evidently wasn't paying attention. Okay. But I just thought these would make nice little pools. Kind of match the front a little bit. I know I've already showed you Rachel's paper, but she won't actually be promoted till next week. I'm just trying to get caught up with everything I have to do and everybody's that I've already told I would do theirs. And I wanted to make sure that I got this project finished first, so I kind of gave me a week to do that. This one's a little longer than I want. Fingers don't want to work. Brain doesn't want to work. But I thought that would just give me a little bit of extra time for this. I didn't want to short Arrabella and Lisa and not showing their kit very well. So I thought that was the best thing to do. And this week our UCC video is kind of a review on everybody that we have done so far. For those of you who haven't gotten to see it, you'll get to see everybody on the same one. So you could check out their channels. And just kind of give them a little extra boost this week before we move on to the next. I really like this black and white page. Cut this one just a little bit shorter. Trying to make them all about the same size. Now you could put these, glue them to the back so that you don't see that bottom part if you want to, but I kind of like that. So I didn't. But you do you. And one more. And then being at the top like that, it won't hinder us moving on. So we'll let that dry while we move on. Okay. There's some various pockets that Arrabella had in her kit. And I also want to use some more of Lisa's eco-dyed papers to make pockets and stuff with, and little booklets. So on the front inside, I have these two larger, looks like crinkled paper. And I want to, why I moved this up a little bit, so I want to put this down here at the bottom. So let me mark that where I need to cut it. Get this little pocket in the front. Mine still isn't back with me yet, but it's getting there. Hopefully I will be completely up to par here soon. Just have a hard time staying awake here and focusing for very long at a time, which I'm sure will eventually go away, hopefully. Then I have the same one I'm going to put in the back. I'm hoping I'm staying in frame for you. It's out of my way. Okay. And this is a nice chunky book, and of course it doesn't have to be this wide of a spine. If you make your inside folds, the one that you fold or that you glue down, if you make those smaller, it would condense it to make it so it's not quite as wide of a spine as I have, but I kind of like it being big and chunky. I'm really thinking about maybe adding a piece to the front, a piece of cardstock, or not cardstock, chipboard, cutting it to match the front and make it come over just a little bit to hook to the front of this book, and making it, or maybe I just leave it like a square. Let me mark this real quick just for giggles here. I think we will do that with this one. And of course, normally I would do this before I put all the paper on it, but I didn't think about it till afterwards, so we will do it anyway. Mark this to where I need to cut that down. Okay. And I'm going to hook this probably to the back side. And then it will make like a box. And then we can make a lid for it to put the lid on, and it'll just look like a box sitting in your room or wherever you want to keep it. And then when you take the lid off, you'll have a nice little journal in there, which I thought would be a cool idea. So I'm going to measure this with the back to make sure it's the same size as the front, which is what I should have done instead of measuring it the halfway way I did. Okay. Right on my table. Do I want to cut that or do I want to score that? I want to cut it. I want to cut it. Because I don't want a bunch of bulk in the corners. Then the lid won't fit as well. Yeah, that'll be nice. And then if we make a lid for it, not this, but we'll make a lid for it. So it'll just look like a box sitting in your room. Nice decorated box. Then when you pull the lid off and open it up, you have a nice little journal. So I think that will work out great. And since this journal doesn't have a whole lot of writing places, well, other than the tags, I'm going to find a couple of pieces of Lisa's Eco Dyed paper, which is really cool. Oh wait, we want this magnolia one. We'll use that. Okay. And let's see. Measure this. Where's my marker? Here it is. I'm going to fold it on that line. Okay. Set this aside. We're going to cut this. Trim this one. I really do think this paper complements that other kit very well. Make these about the same size. All right. That one. And I am going to trim them down so they're not hanging off the top of the book. About there, I think, will be good. I think I'm going to trim this down just a little bit more. Real small across the bottom, even that up a little bit. There we go. Now we have 2. I have some parchment paper here. I'm just going to make us 2 nice little books. I might even make them skinnier than that. I'm not sure yet. Let's see. Yeah. Just a little bit because I want to be able to staple them. So I'm going to make sure I make them small enough. They'll fit in the pocket well. And I can get my stapler into the middle. That'll work. Okay. So we'll put 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll put 5 pages in each one. Actually, let's use just regular white paper because we have a lot of white borders and stuff going on, so I think the white paper would be better. Cardstock. There we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll give us 10 pages in each one. Let's see where we want to fold. We want it to be a little smaller than that. Fold there. Keep our scraps. Might need them for something else. This has my guide. Fold about there. Big scraps. Those will make nice little books in some other project. Okay, now let's see how long we want it to be. Out there. Trim that one. And these will make nice little booklets for somewhere else, so we'll save those. And we're going to staple these together. Center them in the middle. I only put 2 on this, so I might want to put another one in the middle. But make sure my page is open right. Okay. So now we have 2 little booklets to put in our pockets in the front and the back. Trying to find my little corner rounder. I don't know what I did with it. I was going to round the corners, but maybe I won't. I guess I won't right now because I'm not sure where that's at. My mind is only half here. I apologize for that. Okay, well, we'll not worry about it right now. Put these in the pockets. Isn't that beautiful? Put this one in this back pocket. Nice. Okay. Now this kit came with all different sizes and shapes of these little lace-like pieces. And we're going to use those, I think, for tabs on our pages here. I think we might use the wider ones. If I can get enough out of those. Yeah, I have 3. Okay, that ought to work. Because I think the wider ones will look nice. And we'll make them about, let's see, 2 big humps wide. Let's do that. Trim this end off. There's 1, 2. Trying to make these roughly the same size. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 13 pages. Slowly trying to get back into the swing of things here. Having a hard time staying focused and staying awake. Okay, so we have our pieces cut. I'm going to turn this sideways. Start at the top. And I'm going to stagger these. Little tabs. Oops. Trying to go backwards there. And you don't have to put them every page if you don't want. I just think it looks kind of nice like that. Pull that down a little bit. There we go. Start back at the top again. And I haven't yet, but I will print another set of these out to put on the back. So they'll be double-sided. So you'll see the lace from the front and the back. You could do this with regular lace if you wanted to, and like we did the eyelet at the top. But I just think these little lace pieces are so cute. Okay. I will eventually put pieces on the back to match. So you can, like I said, see the lace from the front and the back. But I don't have enough cut out right now, so we will do that maybe tomorrow. And we have some pockets. And we have another one of these kind of pockets. There's another one of those somewhere. And we have some more lace. We have lots of laces paper we will make little pockets with. Now, Arrabella has made these to where you can score them and fold them back to make your pocket a little thicker. So all you need to do is, once you cut it out, is take your scoreboard and score on those lines. Oops. Okay, then you can just fold it back. And then glue it down. Oops. Comes down a little faster if you take the lid off. Okay. I want it down this corner, I think. And then you have a nice pocket. We can make tags out of laces paper too. I'm going to have these tags here. Little small ones. Let's just put a couple of those in there. And we'll poke holes in those and add string or ribbon to that. We have some ribbon here. Oops. Hope everybody out there is doing well, getting your COVID shots and not having any trouble with them. Hopefully all this stuff will be over soon. I knew I was going to do that. Well, I just ripped that hole. So, I'll just glue it on. Like that. I was afraid of that because this ribbon is kind of thick. I don't think I have any. No, I don't. Not pink. Well, I have some pink or blue. I have some pink. Let's use it. That's really thin. This kit is called Patchwork, and it really does look like patchwork quilts. It kind of reminds me of the coat of many colors from the Bible. There we go. All right, let's see. What do we want to do here? Boy, a nice lacy pocket. Let's use that. This would make a really nice memorabilia book to put like tickets and stuff in that you've saved from things, places that you've gone, and or like I said before, you could use it for your cards, to organize your cards, put birthday cards in one pocket and sympathy cards in a pocket, those kind of things. If you do a lot of card sending, you could use it for ephemera. There's just so many different things that you could use this for. You could use it as a photo album. You could put pictures in these pockets. You could put pictures on the paper. That would be really pretty to have a nice picture in the middle of that. Let's do another lacy pocket on this side. I'm gonna dock the corners just a tiny bit. Bottom of this one. Give it a little different look. Just got some of this lined paper for you. Be good to write on. Tag in there too. I cut that one awful big. Let's trim that down a little bit. Come on. There we go. Let's put this nice little pocket on here. Was an extra tag we had. We will just make it into a nice little pocket for down there. And you don't have to put pockets on every page if you don't want to. It's your project, you do you. Just like lots of places to put things. Okay. Hold a nice paper. Let's turn it this way so we can see the little like coffee stain on there. Like you put your coffee cup down on it. Let's use this one. Quite a bit of ephemera with this kit. And don't forget, she has a 4-page freebie if you subscribe to my channel and leave a comment and then send me an email and I'll get that out to you. And Jai will be sending yours out today. And I apologize again for not already sending that. Do we want to put one on this side? Sure. If we put a matching one on that side, how about that? That would look nice. I'm going to make it a little smaller. Oops. I did not get that cut straight at all. Still don't look straight, does it? That's because it's not. There we go. I should never use scissors when I have a trimmer. I can't cut straight to save my life. Here's some cards in there. One of those in there. A pocket full of posies. Let's see. No, I have 2 of these. Trim that there. I go trying to cut with scissors again. And trim there. And I'm going to use my trimmer to make sure that's straight. That didn't work very good, did it? There we go. Put this down here, and I have to find the other one. I have another one of these. I have to find it and cut it out, and I'll put it on that side. Another extra tag here I'm going to cut down. Here's a nice little short fat tag. Put on this side. Come on. There we go. Okay. We have these. We can make us a belly band going this direction. Yeah, let's do that. This one to go this way. Make a nice chunky tag. Make a nice chunky tag out of this one. Cut one side off, flip it around. a nice way to make sure your sides are even. I need to make that a little skinnier. Got it a little too wide. Try to cut a little bit off of both sides so they'll still be even. There we go. Slide him in there. We have this little card here we'll put in there. Get a tag. Put him behind there. I think that's good for that page. I have some of these buttons cut out. And Terry Lee gave me a nice idea to make a nice little tuck spot with these buttons. So we're going to use her little idea. And we're going to hook 3 of them together. Curve up a little bit. And we'll glue this down in the corner. Make a nice little tuck spot. I love these buttons, they are so cute. Let's see. Let's tuck a couple little tags in there. Let's go ahead and do another one on that side. I have some smaller buttons. We'll use those this time. Make it a little bit smaller. This is just a piece I cut off of that pocket that we use. So I'm just going to make a little tiny one to put in there too. Very cute. Okay, I think that'll do it for today. And we will pick up here tomorrow and finish it up, the pages, and work on decorating up the outside a little bit more. Everybody have a great day. Show the ladies below some love. Check out the UCC video. That is a review of everyone we have promoted on it so far, in case there's somebody you might have missed. And we do appreciate everyone who shares the UCC video on their personal pages and their business pages. And also, I appreciate anyone who shares my YouTube channel on their pages as well. And I really appreciate all those of you who subscribe to my channel and all those that share my channel. I appreciate that very, very much. And again, if you subscribe to my channel and send me an email, I will send you the freebie that Arrabella has made sent for you. It's 4 pages, very beautiful pages that I think you're going to love. And we will see you tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.